Robots won't replace humans. Robots will be peers of ours. 4 ways that robots are going to help us be better professionally going forward. I think that robots and AI is an extraordinary innovation, and there's a lot of fear around, but here's some ways that I think robots or AI, whichever you want to call it, can help us be better and do more of what makes us unique, which is being human. No matter what they talk about in the news, remember, there's one thing AI and robots don't have. They're not human, and human has a lot to it with relationships. So 4 ways that robots can help us be better is first is analyzing large data sets and providing us insights on them. Have you ever spent hours just delving into an Excel spreadsheet to build the analysis tools and the formulas to then take a data set to then analyze it, and then you get an error reading? And then you go back and you try to figure out what the error reading is just to get the right data set, and then you get the analysis and it's not what you need and you go and do it again. You spend hours just mulling over this. Well, that's where robots can help us. Give them the data set, let them figure that out, and then deliver to you what you need to know so that you can go and explain it to those that need to know it. The second aspect that robots can help us with is to help create engaging content. This isn't to say that you're not an engaging individual or that I'm not either, but it can help us think about what others will be attracted to when it comes to content. It helps us get out of our own minds and into the shoes of others, because the benefit of technology is that they have no perspective of other people. They're defined by the parameters that you set. So you can let them know, I'm trying to write for a millennial that is a work remote individual and I want to entice them to save more, and they can start giving you attributes of that individual so that we can start talking to them and with them in ways that are engaging for them. And that's something that's super beneficial to allow us to create a new perspective of those that we're writing for. The next aspect is that I see robots and other tools like this within automation to be the doers or the worker bees for us. They can be the ones that execute on the menial and mundane tasks. And the way that we can do that is by connecting technologies via advanced technologies like APIs to then go and execute, and using these statements like if this then that, which is really the foundation of a tool called Zapier, to then execute on some of these tasks that we're doing. Why is that so beneficial? It's because our value is not in sending the email. Our value is ensuring that the email is communicated appropriately at the right time to the right person, and creating that structure and framework. The sending and the doing, that's called busyness, and that's not where our value is. Our value is being knowledge workers and thinking empathetically and emotionally for our clients, but also strategically for our business to help align those two to provide the most intense value to them. Finally, the last element that I think robots can help us with is to help create the first draft. Help us get 80% of the way there on anything that we're trying to create, whether it's a business plan, a marketing plan, a piece of content. AI and the advancements that's been seen there allows for us to get us 80% of the way there, and then we can edit. That 80% is the most time consuming, not just because it's 80%, just because it takes the most time to go and research and think about how to structure a sentence and write the sentence, etc. But to have AI help us author up the first draft and then allow us to edit it creates extreme efficiency. And it's the way that you think about great leaders delegating tasks to others, is to have them author it up and the leader to edit. And that's what AI can do, and that's why it's going to be a peer. Now, if you like this content, you found it valuable, you found one maybe tidbit of actionable insights you can use, well, come join 6,000 plus others of your peers that are busy and driven just like you, receiving 3 times a week emails via my newsletter, The Circle, where we provide actionable insights for those driven and busy in the wealth management profession to help them better themselves, better their business, and enhance their client experience. So join us in The Circle. And so just like that, we've talked about how robots aren't going to replace us. They're going to be our peers, and some of the tasks that we can delegate to them to create efficiencies for us to do what we do best, to be human. And that is something that will never change. Hey there, hope you enjoyed this content. If you did, click the button below to subscribe to our newsletter, which is filled with all of these different nuggets of information just like what you watched. Dig deeper, learn from others, and get more content just like this. Or go to your favorite podcast app and be sure to subscribe to Bridging the Gap. This is the podcast where we bring on guests from across the industry and the business world to help us grow and evolve our knowledge.